I'm Kailyn, and I'm here interviewing the new CCS Dean. So tell me a little bit about who you are and what you research.
My name is Gerardo Aldana. I'm the new Dean of CCS. In Mayan linguistics, which is part of what I study, we think about how languages carry meaning. And we don't have the same way of saying I am or using the verb to be that we do in English and Indo-European languages. It's much more about all the different things you're performing and what you're becoming. And so it's very transitional and it's juxtapositional. So some of the research that I do is it's on ancient Mayan hieroglyphic writing. And there was a time when I was sitting there and I was working through a problem. I was looking at a big old table of numbers and calendric dates and hieroglyphic text. And it's been a problem for about 100 years in Mayan scholarship. And I'm working on it and I'm playing with it and I've got stuff on the table, I've got my laptop open. And then there's a moment in which it just kind of opens up and you see the solution to the problem. And there's a way in which you're almost like connecting to the person who wrote it. There's like that connection to the author and you feel like there's this opening of yourself to this communication in the same way that I'm trying to get students to open up. And so it's kind of this two-way understanding that I think is part of education that has been a part of my life as far as I can remember. And it comes out, I think, when I'm talking about whatever real life with my kids, when I'm coaching youth soccer, when I'm lecturing. It's I think that common core that I think if you ask me like who I am, what I do, that I think that's what it all comes back to.
What first drew you to CCS and your position as Dean?
The students. I mean, it's clear to me that what's fascinating, what's attractive, what's compelling about CCS are the students. I have yet to meet somebody who I haven't found to be intriguing, impressive, intellectually curious.
On your first day, you wanted to make it sort of an experience. Could you describe that story?
I pulled out my kayak on the day I was appointed, my first day of work, and I paddled across the water to campus, pulled up in the lagoon, and I dropped off in my office an abalone shell that was given to me by a Chumash graduate student who I was working with a number of years ago. My new responsibility as a leader on this campus to acknowledge, to remember the fate of those communities and their roles today in our society, and the obligations that we have to all the communities of California. And I'll admit that I was a little bit late paddling back, so if anybody saw me off the Isla Vista Bluffs just paddling furiously to get back, I needed to get back to a staff meeting, and I was running late because I wasn't used to paddling that much. But yeah, thank you for asking.